I want to talk about SPY. Looks like we're filling the gap at around 385. They went ahead and bounced it up to around 389, and it appears we have that triple bearish top on SPY, 390, and then 389, and then 389. We're consolidating. Look, we hit about 382, and then they try to bounce it up around 385. But anyhow, the point is we're in that downward channel of consolidation. And I just want to be very clear, and this is never financial advice, but my point is this. The dates I share are just to give everyone a general idea on where I'm at in the market, if you're ever looking for any other opinions. But basically, last Friday was OPEX. They were burning bears. This Wednesday we have VIX expiration. I think we're going to see some bulls getting burned to around the 350, 355. Now, I've said for a while, long before I heard anyone else say it anyways, that I think we'll see a 100 basis point increase on July 26th. Because they claim they want to get inflation under control. Then I heard 50 basis points is a possibility, and I've heard things about soft landings, crazy talk. You can't do that and get inflation under control, right? So, a 75 a possibility, sure. But as I said for a while, I foresee 100. Now, some people may view this as a Fed rug pull. Last time, we hit that around 365 mark. We actually lost some support there. Could we go ahead and drop down to 355 and then see a bear market rally up to 410? Unless you do have your crystal ball, you don't know for sure, right? So a possibility, but at this point and in this market, a lot of what I'm looking at is risk mitigation and capital preservation. So enough about SPY for the moment. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself on what I foresee coming on SPY, because as I've talked to everyone I coach, I said, I think we have to assess as we go. We'll look at options activity as well, and we're going to make assessments as we go. But at the same time, I want to have an idea on a couple scenarios I see as very likely happening. So anyhow, as I said, I've done very well riding inversely on waves in this market, and as well riding up. Enough about SPY and inverse ETS. And if you're wondering where UVXY is, you can look at UVIX and look at UVXY. Now, SCO, shorting oil. Anyone who didn't get in there, some of us got in quite a bit earlier and got in at a great price. For those of you who didn't, may want to look at getting in at $22. Again, not financial advice, something you may want to consider. I'll get into SQQQ, SDS, probably more again later, and the same with TLT. Momentarily, I want to move on to AMC. As you've seen the video I made, very bullish. That's why I said, apes holding like Gorilla Glue. It's looking very bullish. So now we're obviously not anything to do because of my video, but we're starting to see a lot more videos about AMC. Everyone's catching on. Oh, it is looking bullish. So I'll just tell you what my thoughts are on the matter by August 8th, because I'm not a perma bull in this situation, and I'm not a perma bear in the market. So I just see it how it is. I've always said I'm in this game to make money and stay in the green. So going in to earnings, I think it's safe to say the earnings are going to be good. And I'm not going to go through the list of movies and the numbers, because you're apes, and if you're not, you're probably not invested. And if you are, I suggest you do the research. But the numbers are good, and I know there's rumors about a possible situation where Disney could buy out the debt. I know Adam Aron said he has big news. I even heard rumors about some involvement with Paramount Studios. So regardless, those are rumors. Let's talk about the price action. We're looking bullish. I think we should continue stair-stepping up. But what I believe is, we're going to get sometime around August 8th, and I think we'll have some bullish activity where we're really starting to blast from now and until then. But the point is this: I think we'll reach that $29 to $32 mark, and we're going to have to see if they start throwing mad trading halts, and we'll just see what it looks like. You know, I'm hearing people say this is the squeeze, this is it, this is it, this is for sure, and maybe it is. I'm very bullish on AMC. AMC, the next squeeze is going to be huge, but you know, the bottom line is no one knows for sure. I do quickly want to address Humanigen, because I know some people ask me to address Humanigen. So Linzolumab, there's no reason to go too into this, but basically it just didn't do well with the COVID-19 in the study. So the bottom line is this: there's really going to be no definitive reason for the stock to go up until early next year, you know, until they get into the leukemia study. So if you do get in, just know that, you know, you just like the price. I like the price right now. I went ahead and got some because I like the price for long term. But know that the high of $28, $29, whatever exactly it was one of those two. I think there was a little confusion on which two it was between different analysts, but the bottom line is this: you know, they're going to start lowering the price targets, and you know, it's around 47 cents. It dropped from $3, so it's going down. So that's all I have for that one right now. I want to quickly address Tonix Pharmaceuticals. Tonix Pharmaceuticals, you know, I told everyone a while back, I'm done and I sold, and I'm not throwing FUD at all. I think they're working hard. I'm not going to go in through their whole pipeline because I've done lots of videos on them. You know, just for example, with the monkeypox, they have several facilities set up. They're ready to manufacture when they get FDA approval. You know, I've covered Tonix Pharmaceuticals. They have really great price targets. I don't want to go real into depth in them on this video. I just want to say this. You see where the price is right now. I think it's around $1.20. I'm not sure exactly. The bottom line is this: after the 31 for you know, reverse split, you know, and there was a big run, and I said, would I panic sell? No, I never panic sell. But the bottom line is this: I said, you know, I'm looking for an exit. It's, you know, I've told you where I feel about the broad market, and then we're looking at a volatile biopharmaceutical company, and it's more susceptible to a broad market drop. So, you know, again, I'm in this to make money, and it's, again, risk mitigation, capital preservation, and keeping my portfolio in the green. So sometimes I have to let these things go, and I just have to look at it later. And that's just the way it is. I'm not spreading FUD on the company. From everything I see, they're still working hard to accomplish their goals. So I don't want to go too far into any one thing on this video, because I do want to mention AGRX. AGRX has been beat down quite a bit. Once again, I don't want to go too much into that, because again, I'm sticking to the key point here that it looks like we're seeing some bullish price action, and the bottom line is the stock is beat down quite a bit. So you might want to take a look and see if, you know, we can start gaining some momentum on AGRX. I think it makes sense. Is it a situation where we're going to get back up to that $1, $2 range and above? Let's see, and let's keep an eye on it. And some of you might have been looking at EVFM Biosciences. They got FDA approval. So again, it's another one that makes sense. It's beat down. It was around $1 the last time I checked. There's several other stocks on my channel, as you know, that I have covered. You know, again, we're in a very volatile market right now. We're in a downward channel. I'm trying to stick to momentum plays and ride the market inversely right now on the ups and the down waves, and that's basically it right now. I've been very vocal about where I feel crypto is going, down for quite a while now, you know, I want everyone to do well. I want everyone to make money, and be careful out there. I care that everyone's doing well, and that's why I started this channel in the first place. So anyhow, you know, if you have any questions, comments, feel free to let me know. I was trying to think if there's any other stocks I want to cover. My son's shaking his head no because he wants to play football, and I'm about to change and play. It's just been a busy day, buddy. You know, that's pretty much it right now. GameStop, very bullish. I know I don't mention it a lot, and it's just, you know, I have nothing bad to say about GameStop. You know, they got the reverse split and dividend coming up. I just don't talk about it as much because AMC is, the bottom line is this, it got around that $10 area. It's still got a ways to blast off. So I look at investments from a vantage point of what has more upside room. So that's just how I was looking at it. In regard to Redbox, I had warned everyone in my circle that I think it was going to really consolidate a lot. It has. The last time I checked, it was at $5. I just, I've had some people ask me if I would cover it. You know, again, highly volatile. I've seen that many exchanges have set the options to closing only at this time. And honestly, that's just one I don't want to mess with at this time. You know, I'll say this, you know, do what you believe in. You know, I'm not saying it won't run. I'm just saying I think we have a very manipulated market. You know, there's a lot of corruption, and I don't know. Like I said, I hope everyone does very well. You know, I think the Revlon plays held up pretty well. You know, again, as I always say, if anyone has any questions, always feel free to ask. I guess that's pretty much all I have right now. It's been over 14 minutes. I never mean to drag out these videos. Like I said, usually they're impromptu and I'm just sharing my thoughts, hoping that my opinions are helpful to anyone out there who it just might be looking for another opinion to bounce theirs off of, or maybe you're looking for a momentum play looking to go up, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's pretty much where my thoughts are right now. I've shared a lot of my thoughts recently on the last video. Ultimately, I think we're going to crash. Not financial advice. I feel more comfortable when I'm moving inversely in this market. It's a generational bear market. There is a big transfer of wealth, you know, if you ride the waves, and that's all there is to it. And that's all I'm trying to do is provide what has worked for me. Riding the waves in inverse ETF. Commodities have been tanking. I guess that's all I have for now. I hope you all have a great day, and I hope you're all doing well. I guess we're going to play some football, and I will see y'all on the next one.